You are not to do these if you cannot do the breaths. And what I mean by the breath is that you should be doing about 5 minutes a day, letting go of the pelvic floor on the inhale and drawing it up on the exhale. If you go into the core movements and you are doing that back to front breathing where you go engage your core on that inhale, then you're going to get totally mixed up with these. So we're going to go onto the floor. I've got a cushion, it's quite a flat cushion, just because when I lie down, if I don't have a cushion behind my head does this, which is not very comfortable. So I want my head to be in line. If you have a cushion and it's too hard, or maybe you don't need a cushion, you will know that if your head does this. Okay, so you don't want it here and you don't want it here. You just want your head to sit where it should sit. It's going to go take it to the floor. Okay, and the next thing to do is to see where our back is. Now, when I used to lie in this position, I used to lie like this. That was what I would call my neutral spine. But it's too flat to the floor. Some of you might have more of a curve on your back, so you might lie down and instantly do this. We need to find the middle point. So the only reason I've got my hands up here is so that you can see. You do not need to do this position, okay? So the easiest way to find the middle point is to move the spine, so articulate the spine. What goes wrong with that is people go, yeah, and they're bringing all this in here, and then they're doing this, and they're squeezing their glutes and their pelvic floor. It's a lot more gentle. Think about this area of the spine, so from the builder's bum up to kind of if you're wearing high-waisted trousers, and that's the bit you're trying to move, and that in itself is quite a hard exercise for some of you, particularly those with more of a curve in your spine. So you've gone from here, and I'm just asking you to arch and then go back, or you might have gone from arch and then you're doing it the other way. But you're just moving, and I'm just trying to articulate my spine onto the floor without squeezing my glutes. So that's quite hard because we want to jam it. And then I want you to find that middle. Once you think you're in the middle, check your bones. So check that your ribs and your hips and your pelvic bone are roughly in the same sort of, they're flat. You haven't got your rib cage up here, yeah, and your pelvic bone down here, and you haven't got it pelvic bone up here and your ribs down here. So basically in alignment. That is the first thing that you need to do. Then place your hands by the side of you. If you place your hands too far up, you're going to thrust that rib cage, yeah? So it's just to here. Relax the shoulders. A really good next step is to place your tongue on top of the roof of your mouth and let go of any grip. Let go of any grip in the abs and let go of any grip in the pelvic floor. So you might be in this position, but you might be like this, yeah? So it's about letting go. When you let go of the grip in the abs, your spine doesn't move. So you're not in this position and then you let go of the grip and go, oh, yeah? You stay in that neutral spine. So let go first. If you can't let go, you might need to spend a little time learning to let go. You're then going to inhale through the nose and spread the rib cage out to the side. Then you're going to exhale. As you exhale, you're picking up and bringing the belly button to spine, not the spine to floor. I inhale and I let go. Now I feel a bit tense because I'm on video, I can feel it, but normally I'm not sort of this tense. Now we're actually going to do the exercise. You inhale, do nothing but let go. You exhale, you get some air out. then you start lifting. You inhale, do nothing. You get some air out. And you drop your leg. You inhale, do nothing. And you pick it back up. We go to the other side. So what I'm looking for is that I'm inhaling, expanding, dropping the pelvic floor. I'm exhaling, getting some air out, then I move the leg down. When I move the leg down, I don't alter the spine position. When the leg's down, I rest it, I inhale, then I exhale, I get some air out, and then I lift it again. When I lift, I don't arch or tuck under, okay? I'm bringing it up. I'm also very aware of the leg that's on the floor isn't flopping to one side. If that flops, my hips are moving. So do about 5 up to 10 on each leg. Obviously swap legs and then have a rest. And if you've got time, go again. Do these daily if you can, or every other day. Try and fit them into your routine.